Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Marchich here with your outlook for June 29th, 2018. For your Friday, this is going to be day one of a very prolonged heat wave, and it's going to start moving in today. Upper level ridge is going to be setting up over the region. Some very high heights at 500 millibars at 18,000 feet, which is driving this, and it's going to keep it dry, but it's also going to make it very hot. But today is not going to be too bad yet because we're going to have a northwesterly flow, so we're going to have lower humidity across the region. So it'll be kind of a dry heat, if you will, and temperatures in some places getting to 90 or maybe into the lower 90s today, but I think it really starts kicking into gear over the weekend, and once we get to Saturday, which is shown here, not much change on the map here, still no precipitation, and actually not going to have any precipitation for a while, but it looks like sunny skies over the weekend, both days, but temperatures will get up in the middle 90s here on Saturday with a slight increase in humidity, and by the time we get to Sunday, we're going to be really baking, and I think it's going to be Sunday and Monday are going to be worst 2 days. We're going to make a run at 100 degrees in a few spots, and elsewhere will be in the mid to upper 90s. So it's either way, it's going to be very hot. It's going to be something that's going to be necessitating some heat headlines from the National Weather Service. Heat advisories and excessive heat warnings will likely be coming into play over the weekend at different points. So probably heat advisories for Saturday, especially along the I-95 corridor. And then on Sunday and perhaps Monday, we have the excessive heat warnings that will probably be issued if guidance continues to hold. We do have a public service announcement that we put on our Facebook page yesterday notifying the chance of that prolonged heat wave continuing, because it does look like once we get past Tuesday's going to be another hot day, mid-upper 90s probably for most areas. Probably don't hit 100 there. Here's a look at, we're looking at Sunday right now. Here's Monday, and then there's Tuesday. Really not much change overall in the pattern. And so the big thing is we're going to be looking for signs for heat exhaustion and heat stroke. And again, you can check that out on our Facebook page. Have all that listed, the information listed on there. But you want to make sure we're doing the neighborly thing and checking on the elderly and those without air conditioning. This is not going to be a good time for those people. And you're going to make sure that, please make sure that you don't have any children or pets left in the car. That is a very, very bad thing. Stay as hydrated as possible. Take frequent breaks in the shade if you're forced to work outdoors. And any exercise you need to do, you want to do earlier in the morning, not in the afternoon, okay? Plenty of sunscreen this weekend. It's going to be a bright, sunny weekend, so UV index is going to be very high, and you're going to burn quickly. Air conditioning, if you have swimming pools, those are all pluses. If you don't have them, there's places you can go that are air conditioning, that are public, that are free, that you can go to cool off and stay out of the extreme heat. So very dangerous situation, not so much because of the air temperature, but because of the combination of heat and humidity is really what does it. And that's what we worry about in these areas, and that's why in this area, and that's why we're worried about those areas for the excessive heat warnings when they are expected to be issued by the National Weather Service. Please pay attention to those and do the right thing. You don't want to overdo it when outdoors and play hero here. Once we get to Wednesday, we have an opportunity for finally isolated to widely scattered thunderstorms. I wouldn't get too excited about this just yet. This has been continually being pushed back every time we do this video. First was Monday, then it's Tuesday, now it's Wednesday. So the Wednesday, Thursday time frame we have listed the isolated chance for a thunderstorm. You can see that here. That would just, in a sense, cool things off a little bit. So Wednesday, you're still, 93, 94, 95-ish. And then when we get to Thursday, it might be 90, 91, 92. I don't see it going below in a lot of these places, going below 90 degrees through our 7-day forecast period. And then we're going to reload, and another surge of heat's going to come in going into next weekend. So it looks like there's going to be a prolonged stretch, and in some places it's going to be continuous. It's not going to have a break in between. That break, we're going back into the 80s for a couple days, really doesn't look like it's going to happen in most places now. So we'll have this 7-day period, all in the 90s, 90 or above, and in some cases well above. And then once we get into the end of the week, Friday, Saturday at least, we get up into the middle 90s again, and it's going to be continuous. We might have some relief as we head toward the end of next weekend, but we'll see. I don't want to jump at the gun there with that, but that's going out about 10 days now. It's going to be a very long, prolonged heat wave here. Usually when we have these, you're having like a 3, 4, maybe 5-day deal. If it continues past a week and goes, a week to 10 days, that's pretty significant. So just take it easy, do the smart thing, and we'll get to hopefully some relieving thunderstorms that could help us a little bit as we get into the middle of next week. But I'm not holding my breath just yet. Let's keep following on these videos, and we'll update this as it goes along. But right now, the biggest headline is the heat. Please take it seriously. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Marchich. That is your outlook for June 29th, 2018. Have a great Friday.